Hello everybody, this is Bruce again, Stewart Painting, 1977 LTD, Edmonton. This is part 2. We're going to show you how to do the second coat, and I noticed a little crack up here that has to be taped as well. So the tools that we're going to be using today is going to be a sander, or normally we use a pole sander. For this little job I didn't think I'd need one. And a pole scraper. That's just to take off the little rough edges. We don't really need this today. And we're going to be using the putty knives again, and drywall compound. Often in the industry it's called mud. So here we go. The first thing we got to do is, from the first coat, there's often a little bit of high edges. We just take them off lightly. Not much sanding, just knock off the high edges. We don't want it to build up too high. Okay. And what I was telling you before about not putting too much mud on, we do 2 or 3 flush coats instead of humping the mud up too high, and then you have a lot of sanding. So we don't do it that way. Professionals don't do it that way. We flush it 3 coats. Okay, now we got the drywall compound, another piece of tape, drywall tape, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do this. See if we can turn it a little bit the other way. We're going to do this taping. There's a little bit of a crack here, so we're going to lay on some mud. You can be very generous here. And then we're going to take the tape and apply the tape. This will prevent it from cracking in the future. You hold the tape on one end with one knife and you flush it with the other side. Now you hold this tape so it doesn't slide on you when you pull the mud out. And that's the first coat. I'm just going to put a small light coat over top. Sometimes you can get away with that, sometimes you can't. If you can't, it's no big deal. You just lift the tape up and mud it again. Okay, now, hello everybody. We're at this next stage here where we've done the patching in the ceiling and the walls in this bathroom renovation we're doing. And now today we're going to sand the spots. I'll show you some little tricks to make sanding go easier for you. And then we're going to paint the ceiling. And so let's go ahead and also we've decided we normally hang plastic whenever we're doing something like this. Put drop sheets down. Otherwise there'd be dust everywhere. And that's always the easier way to do it. So here we go. I'm going to pull all the plastic down here and protect everything. Okay. So now we're going to start the painting. And because we're going to do these 2 walls a different color, I'm just going to not worry about getting paint on the or not getting paint on the walls. Here I'm going to keep these 2 walls, so I'm going to carefully cut these in. Now there's a way to load your brush too. You fill your brush nice and fat. You pull back on your, what is called a heel, you tap it a little bit, and then that loads the paint real nice in the brush. Again, Bruce here with Stewart Painting, 1977 Limited in Edmonton. Now we've finally finished the 4th coat on this ceiling. The 3rd coat didn't look good enough. Now white doesn't cover very good, especially over this color. So generally we expect minimum 2 coats. We can get away with 3, but for some reason this took 4 coats. Looking pretty good now. We've got the vent all cleaned up and it's reinstalled. We've done the masking. And I finished off the wall prep. We're just about to start painting. And so we'll see you in a little bit.